Hello everyone, my name is Don Ross. I will be your professor over the next 5 weeks. The class we will be looking at together is Applied Microeconomics. This will be the study of economic decisions made by individuals or businesses. Just a little bit about myself. I actually graduated from the University of Oklahoma in 1997, and my major was obviously economics. More recently, I graduated from Southern Nazarene University, where I received my master's degree in business administration. Since that time, I've been teaching at an adjunct level at numerous colleges within the Oklahoma City area, including Mid-America Christian University, where I've been teaching economic courses over the past 2 years. I wanted to take just a few minutes today and kind of look at the course outline, as well as some of the assignments that will be due weekly during the course of this class. First off is the course overview. There are some key concepts that we're going to hit throughout the class. The first thing we want to look at is understanding the choices that individuals and firms make. That's kind of the whole concept behind microeconomics. So when we're talking about individuals, we're actually talking about a person, and firms is usually looking at a business. The second thing we're going to do is interpret supply and demand curves. Supply and demand curves are kind of the foundation of economic concepts. The third thing we're going to do is calculate the price elasticity of demand. The price elasticity of demand is important because it gives businesses an idea of how they should price their product. We'll also review the 4 main market types. You may be very familiar with one of the market types that are out there, monopoly, but we will look at the other 3 in depth throughout the course. The next thing we will look at is individual decision making, and how that not only has impacts to you and the person you or company you do business with, but it also has benefits and costs to people outside that interaction. And finally, we'll look at the role that government plays in economics. A lot of the times when we're going through our everyday lives, we forget that any interaction we have with an individual or business oftentimes has to be within the framework of government regulation. So we'll look at that in depth as we go through the next 5 weeks. So as far as the class structure, it's relatively simple. Many of you who have taken online courses before will be familiar with parts of this. The first is the discussion posts. There will be 2 per week. The responses will need to be 150 words minimum in length and reference back to either the text or scripture. You will also want to respond to your peer or professor twice during the week. Those responses should be about 4 or 5 sentences in length, your reaction to what a professor or peer has posted. These will be worth 20 points each. We will also do weekly homework in a system called Microeconomics. There will be somewhere between 10 and 12 questions per week, and those questions will equal 100 points weekly. There will be in-depth instructions on D2L that tells you how to log into Microeconomics and get set up. In weeks 1 through 4, we will do a weekly case study. This will be a short paper based on a video or article I will link in D2L. The paper will need to be 350 to 500 words in length, with a cover page and a reference page if needed. Finally, in week 5, we will have a final exam in Microeconomics. This will be a short 20-question final that will just review some of the concepts that we learned in the previous 5 weeks. I look forward to interacting with each of you over the next few weeks, whether that be via email, over the phone, or on our discussion posts. On the screen right now is my contact information if you have any questions about the assignments, whether that be the papers or the Microeconomics homework. Good luck to everyone, and I look forward to the next 5 weeks. Thank you.